after a unsuccessful day at 2 tracks, I say unsuccessful, I don't really mean that, because any day at a track's a better day than most, but didn't get really any further than what I wanted. The air was kind of garbage. It got really humid, so all we could stomach was a 1098. Granted, that's good. The car proves time and time again that it's a 10-second car, and that's good, because that's where it should be. Other than that, I think the day was good. Got to talk to some great people. Yeah. But I got good news, and I don't really have any bad news, but I mean, other than, I guess the bad news is we're going to have some budget cuts this year. By the end of this year, next year we'll have some budget cuts. So some things in the race program, or whatever you want to consider it, is going to be cut out. But I do want to say that I want to thank everybody that's bought shirts and is interested in that. I really appreciate it. It did help us pay for gas and stuff, and get us to and from the track more than we can normally. So that helps. Thanks for everyone for being interested in that. And if you are interested in getting a shirt, put a comment down the video. I could put my email up in the, or about for the YouTube channel, whatever, email me. Anyway, back to the car. It ran good. The new alternator is spot on, works great. I mean, I was hot lapping the car and cooling it down in the staging lanes till the class that I was in went up. So I mean, it's absolutely phenomenal, and the water pump and fan setup is just freaking nuts. I mean, we cooled the car off in 5 minutes from 210 to like 140. So I mean, it's just insane. That's all I gotta say. I'm happy that I went with this setup. But for the most part, last night was good. Got a few bugs to work out in the electrical system. Nothing to do with the engine or how it runs, just some issues with lights staying on even when there's no power going to them. I think it's a ground. Me and my dad think it's a ground. We'll see what it turns out to be. The ground wire might not be enough, or it might not be correct, or I don't know. We're gonna get it fixed one way or the other. So we've almost explained the first half of the day, or half of the weekend. So we decided to go Saturday to Edgewater Motorsports Park in Cleves, Ohio, for their Dick Wineley Memorial Race. For those of you who don't know, Dick Wineley was the previous owner, and now his boys, Rob Wineley and I can't remember the other one's name. Anyway, they're running the track now. But yeah, it's the Dick Wineley Memorial Race. They entered bracket 2 just like I did, which is a no box class, a no delay box. But it's my fault. I tried something different with our trans brake, and it rolled through the beams when I was doing my bump. So I just decided, fuck it, I'm just gonna go. And that was not a good idea. I didn't get any time. I was hoping they'd give us a time, or at least to get close to what I should, so that I could do a dial in. But it didn't. We only got one time run the whole day because of the car count. It sucks. What I do, went up, got partial money back as a broke credit, and so that ended my day. My brother had issues with the batteries on our green C10. It ran good though, so I mean, other than having to jump it each time you were wanting to run it, that was good. He went out first round with a red light. And he didn't buy back in. They were doing buybacks, which is kind of crazy, but So yeah, that's it with him. Dad, time run really good, went well, went down the track, felt good. First elimination round, truck drives hard right. Towards the center line. He's in the left lane. Not sure what happens. So he buys back in to see if it repeats itself. Make sure that it's an actual problem, not just something that happened. Something messed up or this or that. It repeated itself, same way, same lane. So we're thinking, and our buddies kind of helped us with that too. He's thinking the heim joint is broken, maybe. Kind of making a truck pull right. Possible. Very, very possible. Hopefully that's it, so it's fixed. That's an easy fix and put it back on, but you know how that goes. So that ends their night. Both losses. First round losers. Whatever, they're going home. So we packed up after that, or packed up before their second round, and went to Thornhill Drag Strip in Morning View, Kentucky, or something like that. Anyway, so I get there, get the car unloaded, and then just start making test passes. Shop dog's coming to visit. Anyway, our supervisor, make first pass, blows the tires off. Now, I know these tires are old and they're about used up. I mean, there's not much of the dot left in them. I'll show you guys here in a minute what to look for in a slick if you want to see how much wear is on it. Anyway, figured out that I think it was my burnout a little bit too. It was kind of a weak one. So my second pass that I made was for, I bought a test and tune card and a actual bracket 2 card to actually race and compete. So I did a test and tune pass first. Didn't go so well. Went to do my first time trial on the bracket 2 and it hooked. And the shifter cable came loose. So we went from first to second and then second to third with no third shift. It didn't shift into third. Come back, fix that. Went back up to the lanes for another test and tune pass. That went really well. Hooked, full pass all the way out the back. It was a 1098 at 123 miles an hour. Good for the heat and the air quality. I mean, it was really, car was running really good. I can't remember if it was a 698 in the 8th. I think it was a 698. So that pass goes good. I get the car just about to shut it off and I hear him call for bracket 2, their second time trial. So I basically had to drive it up there, cool the car off within a few minutes, and then get right back on the track and do another one for my time trial, my second time trial for the bracket 2. That turned good. I mean, everything went smoothly. Car ran pretty consistent. It went on 70001, so, or 7001, something like that. Anyway, pretty consistent, 2/1000ths of a second. That's pretty good. That's pretty consistent. So I'm not going to complain about that. But I get the car ready for a first round. I put on it a 696. The only reason I did that was just because I thought the air's getting better, the car's running better. It's going to be cooled off and stuff, so it's going to be nice and ready. Go up. I'm up against a, what was that? Nova? Or no? I don't remember. It was a car. Anyway, I get there. pull in, bump in, get ready to leave. Get to the end of the track. He's pedaling really hard. I mean, I know he was going fast. I was going really fast. I knew the car was pulling really, really hard out the back. So I pedaled it a lot, and I ended up going a 710, which in the 8th, which is not even close to my dial-in. So, but I pedaled a lot, so I know that I was going to go faster than what I dialed in. So, you know, you win some, you lose some. This car's not really a bracket car, but I'm having fun, and to me, it's all about that. I mean, I could go out there and say that I'm going to go for the money and win money, and as a racer, you're probably never going to win money unless you got sponsors and like you're able to go out every weekend and stuff like that. So I mean, overall, good weekend of getting in the car, making passes down the track. Got some upgrades we got to do over the winter, but yeah, getting seat time is the most important thing in a race car. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna get off here. I appreciate you guys watching. I'm sorry for the long video. Have a wonderful weekend and week ahead of you guys.